Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the Reddington virtual sessions. Today's topic we have from Trend Micro, Cloud One, Cloud Security Simplified, and the topic will be Javed, a sales consultant. Javed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, Hi guys. Good morning to all. Uh, Thanks for joining the session. And today's session we are going to cover the Trend Micro Cloud One, Trend Micro Cloud Security Simplified Solution. And as you know, we have recently acquired the Cloud One Conformity, and we integrated with our Trend Micro portfolio, and we made the strong presence in hybrid cloud security as well as multi-cloud market, and we just renamed our deep security as a service and deep security through Trend Micro Cloud One solution. I will give you a brief introduction about this solution. And as you know, Trend Micro has more than 30 years presence in the market, and it has more than 35% share in the cloud security, workload protection, and everything as per the IDC report. And we have the 35 percentage of cloud security share, like across the world. And uh, and by acquiring this Cloud One conformity solution, we made the Trend Micro even stronger in the presence in the multi-cloud and hybrid cloud strategy. Let's start with the solution. So what about the Cloud One conformity, why it is required? So perfect storm for cloud security. There are lots of challenges with the cloud security now. As you can see, the exploding set of cloud infrastructure services and multiple teams making infrastructure and security decision, more demanding compliance requirements, and too many security tools and new vectors for breaches. So the cloud security is evolving, and the cloud infrastructure also evolving, and it rises to new applications and new services and everything. So it requires some additional license, additional product to secure the cloud workloads. And we that's the reason we launched the Trend Micro Cloud One conformity. And you can see there is lots of applications and web services, and lots of things are increasing day by day, and you need to provide security for all in one services and everything with a single console. So our deep security as a service was renamed to Cloud One as a workload. For example, we just the deep security for on-prem. I'm assuming you already know about the deep security product. Deep security is for the physical server protection, the on-prem thing, and deep security as a service is management on the cloud. So usually we suggest deep security as a service for the customers uh, who who want the cloud based management, and they want to integrate everything, the multi cloud, the hybrid cloud strategy and everything. So now we made it into the cloud security as a service, and cloud security, deep security as a service will be covered in the cloud security workloads. In addition to that, we have lots of other modules also. The cloud security application, and the cloud security for protecting the workloads, cloud security like Cloud One conformity solution, all in one solution. Like that, we have multiple things. We'll see that one by one. So these slides tell you about why we need cloud security, the all-in-one solution, and everything as of now. So uh, let's go for the strategic priorities for the cloud builders. So what will be the strategic priorities for the cloud builders? You can see in this slide, the cloud migration is the first thing. They need to migrate all the services, whatever available on the physical, the virtual workloads and everything. They need to migrate, and after that, the customer need to deploy new applications. For example, they may run lots of applications on the on-prem level. they need to shift all their applications to the cloud, and for that they need to have all the advanced things like DevOps environment and everything. Multiple stakeholders will be involved in the DevOps environment. The pipeline is very large, and too many teams and too many stakeholders will be involved in that. One team will be developing the applications, and another one will be testing, and another one will develop the business use case and the functionality use case, and security bug fixes will be another. So multiple stakeholders will be involved in the DevOps operation. And not only the workloads in the form of server, it could be the serverless environment and container environment as well. So the second thing is they need to develop the cloud native applications, the cloud storage and everything. Cloud storage, you know about the cloud storage. So Amazon S3, Amazon Blob, and Google Storage. So like this, many the multi-cloud vendors are there. AWS is there, and Azure is there, cloud is there. Each vendor call it has separate things. Amazon call it has Amazon S3, and Azure call it has Azure Blob, and Google call it has Google Storage. So each vendor will call it as separate thing, but customer need to take this strategy. And the container environment also there, and the serverless environment also there. Like that, for each multi-cloud vendor, the public cloud vendors like AWS, Azure, Google, or Oracle, they will call it with the different terms. So serverless environment with AWS, Lambda, and the Azure functions is there. Google serverless environment is there. So like that, multiple things are there. And the third main thing for the priority, the strategic priorities for cloud builder is the cloud operational excellence. So they need to form this team, the cloud operational excellence team. They will work on the multi-cloud strategy and compliance checking and cost optimization and everything, whether we are using the infrastructure 100% or we need to scale up the things or scale down the things. Like that, they will check each and everything related to the cloud environments. So the cloud operational excellence team also ensures the governance and risk and compliance. And if they want to follow any, like for example, if they are financial institution, they need to follow the set of compliance like PCI, GDPR, etc. And healthcare, they need to follow the HIPAA or something. So they need to follow the risk and compliance and everything, the cost effectiveness and cost optimization and everything. So there will be three teams involved in that: cloud migration and cloud native applications and cloud operational excellence. So how we are going to secure all these things? Like we are migrating the workloads as well. We are migrating the applications as well, and we are migrating the storage services as well from the on-prem to multi-public cloud environments. And the container environments are there, serverless environments are there. So we need all-in-one protection, like all-in-one solution for protecting all the services, whatever available in the cloud. We need one solution to protect everything. So this is how the Trend Micro Cloud One evolved, the single security service platform for cloud builders. So you can see the number of modules involved in that: workload security, network security, conformity, file storage security, application security, container security. Lots of things are involved. So you may have this question in mind. Earlier we used to call it as deep security as a service, and where is the product, like whether it is integrated with one of the module or all the modules collectively do the deep security as a service. So the deep security as a service is just the small thing. After the acquisition of Trend Micro Cloud, the Cloud One Conformity, the we made lots of changes in the cloud security portfolio, and you can see at the bottom the workload security. So this workload security is the deep security as a service. So only one model which covered the deep security as a service. The other things, whatever the container security, application security, all are different. So different security features and everything integrated with these things. And container security, you all know about the deep security smart check. So we just renamed it to container security. And what this deep security smart check or container security will do, before DevOps environment provisioning any containers, or like they are testing any applications on the container level, or doing such things on the serverless environment. So we will check all the vulnerabilities exist in the container. After provisioning the container, we will run the smart check, and we will come to know what are all the vulnerabilities present at the container level, and what are all the threats which are evolved at the application level as well. So this is how the container security will work. And application security is the very important thing. As per the Gartner, 95% of error the breach happened in the cloud environment is due to the misconfiguration only. So we need to check whether applications, everything properly done, the DevOps team, the multiple stakeholders will be involved, whether they are performing the things very properly or not. And in DevOps, the pipelines are very high, like the different teams and roadmaps. Pipelines are confusing. So in that case, hacker can come in between any of the pipeline and take over any of the applications and do the malicious code in the serverless environment, or they can perform any malicious things in the application level. So we need to stop everything using this application security. And what is meant by file storage security? File storage security, it's kind of like when the customer uh, when customer uploading some data, for example, lots of as I said earlier, the cloud storage services are there, like Amazon S3 and Azure Blob, or Google Storage. Like that, each public vendor has lots of storage related services. So we need to secure all the files and the database, and all these things were uploaded to the storage services. So it will be checked against the malware, the advanced attacks. The inspection will happen, and it will check everything. And cloud conformity, this is all in one solution, which includes all the solutions whatever available here. And network security is our IPS. It can also provide the virtual patching capability, and it is like you can assume it like the tipping point device on the cloud. So it can be deployed in high availability mode, the primary, secondary, the active or active standby, and it can provide even if any available zone or something failed. So it can give you the failover capability as well. So this is how the network security will work. And workload security, you already know about the deep security as a service. It includes all the modules, malware prevention, and the web reputation, IPS, firewall, and file integrity monitoring, and application lockdown, and application control, and everything, and log inspection module. So all these 7 modules will be integrated with the workload security. So you may have this question in mind: if I have the cloud customer, which module I can suggest? There are multiple modules are there with the Cloud One, and it is for whole cloud security environment, all in one solution. So how we can size the license based on the customer requirement? So we suggest workload security, which is main thing, and the alternatively it is called as deep security as a service. We just renamed it to workload security. And if customer have any physical any VMs or something running on the cloud, for protecting the cloud workloads, we suggest the workload security only, because it integrated all the 7 modules whatever available with the Trend Micro. And you all know about the, I assume you all know about the deep security as a service. We already covered in our last session all the modules, what are all the purpose, and what are all the benefits are available with the deep security as a service. We already covered. So this is covered in the workload security. So in additionally, if customer need some other things like the storage security or network security, the IPS, and the container security, we can suggest the license accordingly. So here we have more licensing flexibility, and either they have the cloud, the multi-cloud or hybrid cloud, it will support everything. For example, uh, one of the customer has some of the workloads in Azure, some of the workloads in AWS, some of the workloads in Google. So still you can have the one consolidated console, and which is called Trend Micro Cloud One, and you will get 100% visibility for overall workloads. Maybe the workloads is shared between the multi-cloud things or hybrid cloud. Some of the things will be on-prem and hybrid thing or container, the serverless environment, everywhere. So you will get complete the full visibility and control in one console. And if any security violations or something happen, you will come to know with the Trend Micro Cloud One and deep security as a service, which is called workload security. So you can make sure whether complaints are achieved, and you can get the complaints checking in just one click. It won't be very difficult for you. And if you click the complaints button, you will check whether the PCI, HIPAA, the GDPR complaints is achieved or not. So it will reduce the additional burden for the complaints checking and everything. So this is how the Trend Micro Cloud One security service platform gives benefit to the cloud builders. And you all know about the virtual patching capability as well, which is available with the deep security. That feature also covered in workload security. Still it is in workload security. If customer need virtual patching capability, either they can go with the workload security. If they need at the perimeter level, for example, the tipping point kind of services, like on the perimeter, if they deploy the IPS, so then to inspect the north-west and east-west traffic, and they want to stop the malware propagation between the workloads. So if they need that kind of environment, they can go for the network security. It will be based on the customer requirements. So cloud native SaaS based platform with the most extensive set of cloud security services. So how is the Trend Micro Cloud One and where it is deployed? You may have this question in mind. And this is available to all the customers as the SaaS based model. You can even request for the trial. We can provide you the access, and you can integrate the customer environment into that and check what are the services it can provide. This is like a simple SaaS based platform only. It is on the third party cloud, and you can integrate this Trend Micro Cloud One with any kind of multi cloud environment. So what are all the features this platform can provide? It can provide the single sign on capability, and the common user and cloud account enrollment, and common procurement and billing, expandable platform, common support and documentation. For example, if they want to buy the license through the cloud marketplace like Azure, AWS or something, they can go with that. Or they want to go through the channel partner, even channel partner can provide you the licensing for the Trend Micro Cloud One. So channel partner like Redington and some of the resellers, you guys are from the reseller, so you can either help for the licensing for the customer, or they can also purchase it through the Azure or AWS marketplace. So as I said earlier, workload and container host security can be done through the workload security, which is formerly called as the deep security as a service, and security for container images. So after container image is provisioned, they need to do the scanning. Like this scanning will check the deep sec. This was called deep security smart check earlier, and what it will do, it will scan for the container vulnerabilities in the container images, anything present or not, because when vulnerability is present in the container, it has sad access to all the applications. So the malicious code can be injected into that, and it will lead to the critical security breach and security attacks, threats, everything. So we need to check for the security at the container level also. So deep security smart check will be useful for this, and application security. So as we know, the serverless functions, APIs, and applications, lots of applications codes are developed at the cloud. DevOps teams are involved. Multiple stakeholders will be there, and pipeline is huge. So this kind of environment, application security will be required. And as per the Gartner, 95% of security breach, everything happened due to the misconfigurations only. You can even stop the application misconfigurations and application vulnerability, everything using this thing. And and file storage services, what it will do, file scanning for the cloud storage services. For example, the customer may have Amazon S3 instance, or Azure Blob instance, or Google storage instance, or something running on the public cloud environments. So whenever any files are getting uploaded into the cloud, they need to check whether any malware propagation happened, or advanced threats or something happen in the traffic or not. So the file inspection and east-west traffic inspection, everything will be happened through the file scanning, and the file storage security will be responsible for that. And cloud conformity. So assurance cloud infrastructure is configured properly. So it will check all the cloud infrastructure collectively, whether it is configured properly or not, and it includes all the solutions. And network security, as I said, this is like a tipping point kind of thing on the cloud. It will provide you the IPS capabilities for securing east to west traffic and everything, and you can stop the malware propagation and everything between the workloads, between different workloads, the front end application and back end database, like 3-tier application kind of things. And it can provide you the high availability also, like suppose you have multiple availability zone on the cloud, you can install 2 IPS and 2-3 IPS in active or active passive mode. So it can work in that way as well. So this is how we can provide the flexible, automated, all-in-one solution for the Trend Micro Cloud One. This is how we are simplifying the cloud security. So as I said earlier, this is very flexible to cloud builders, and it can support all the hybrid and multi-cloud and multi-services. 70 plus cloud security services are supported. So you can see the list of services supported there, and it is platform independent also. You know, the deep security was platform independent. We are following the same things in the Trend Micro Cloud One conformity as well. So it supported thousands of kernels with the rapid updates. Even the outdated servers like Windows Server 2008 or 2003 or Windows XP, everything will be supported using these deep security and Cloud One conformity. And any vintage of applications, from monolithic to containers to serverless environment, any applications will be supported. So this is completely automated, the Cloud One conformity. So Even the as you know, the DevOps team includes multiple stakeholders will be involved, and they will be building lots of applications and code at the cloud level, and we are providing automated reporting and automated security for DevOps environment as well. So, uh, for example, as you know, that cloud environments are dynamically evolving. The lots of workloads will be provisioned and decommissioned automatically. So the security should be automated on the cloud, and we are providing the automated security using these cloud one conformity. And even they can follow some complaints. 600 plus cloud best practices are there. If they want to follow any of the complaints, they can check for the complaints in single click. It won't be very difficult or complex for the administrators. So this is all in one to minimize complexity, and you can't secure what you can't see. It can provide you the complete visibility and control for your entire infrastructure. As I told, either the customer has hybrid or on-prem or multi-cloud environments. They can keep the workloads anywhere on the cloud. Some of the workloads in Azure, some in the AWS, some in the Google, some in the Oracle. They can do any kind of things, any kind of split between these workloads. It can provide you the consolidated security, like you can check all the workloads. Everything will be visible in one single console, and we have the smart folder. It will automatically organize where your workloads. For example, based on the platform, it can organize. Based on the cloud environment, it can organize. So the policy can also be applied automatically. So everything is automated using our solution. So manual intervention is not required. This kind of thing is required for the rapidly evolving environment like cloud infrastructure. And as I said earlier, the subscription, you can either the customer either go through the AWS or Azure marketplace, or they can go through the preferred channel partner, Disty, the reseller, or anyone. So, what are all the operational challenges in the cloud migration? Centralized visibility, hybrid and multi-cloud challenges will be there. Performance will be there. Windows relevance and evolving security, existing security processes. So these are all the operational challenges when it comes to the data center to cloud migration, and related to the workloads, they may have the ransomware attack or unpatched OS, or the botnet related issues, CNC server communications and everything. So you can you can avoid all these challenges using the Trend Micro Deep Security as a Service or workload security. So uh, what the cloud one workload security will cover. So as I said earlier, if the customer need deep security as a service, like they need if they need the file integrity monitoring or anti-malware prevention, IPS, virtual patching capability, and log inspection capability, so if they need endpoint level of security for the cloud workloads protection, then they can go with the cloud one workload security things. So this is the main license we are selling. Like nowadays we are not no more we are calling the deep security as a service or deep security or anything. Now this is entirely renamed, and cloud one workload security is the license required for the cloud workloads protection. So it can protect the customer from the ransomware, anti-malware, integrity monitoring, application control, and log inspection, everything. Whatever deep security as a service used to do, all the task will be done by the cloud one workload security. So what is mean by cloud one network security? As I said earlier, you can assume it like a tipping point on the cloud. So it can provide the IPS at the perimeter level. Either inline or standby mode are available. The active deployment, active passive deployment can be done, and it can provide you the virtual patching against vulnerabilities and everything. The egress and ingress traffic can be inspected using our IPS solution. So this can be deployed at the network level and scales without deploying multiple instances of network inspection feed up to 10 Gbps. So with one instance only, it can support up to 10 Gbps throughput capability, along with the IPS. I mean the threat prevention throughput, not the stateful inspection throughput. So this is how the cloud native application security will work. As I said earlier, the DevOps team in pipeline is huge, and developers and code repository and build automation, container registry. So everything can be checked using the deep security, container security, and you can see at the right side file storage and upload. So this can be done using our storage, the Cloud One security storage things, and whatever files the customer or user trying to upload it on Amazon S3, the Azure Blob or Google Storage, everything will be inspected against the malware and advanced attacks and everything. So your files and everything, the traffic will be inspected properly. So these are all the challenges at the these are all the threats at the cloud level, and we already discussed how we are resolving these things using the Cloud One. So Cloud One container security, you all know about that. So it used to be called as a deep security smart check, and it can scan all the container images and everything for the vulnerabilities, malware, secret IOC, the indicator of compromise, and complaints checking and everything. And application security, what application security will do? Protect against exploitation and vulnerabilities and data exfiltration. So the application level threats, SQL injection, remote code execution, illegal file access, malicious payloads, and URL redirects, everything can be checked using the application security. So if customer need any specific things, we have the license flexibility now, more license flexibility with deep security as a service. Also, we used to provide licensing flexibility. We used to provide the model wise licenses, like the malware prevention license, the network related things, and system security related things. We used to provide the model wise license. The same thing will be applicable for Cloud One conformity as well. Here we are here the license is more flexible than deep security as a service. You can see here, for the application security we are providing different, and deep security as a service is already different with the name called Cloud One workload security, and here it is application security. So the customer can choose the license accordingly based on their requirement. And file storage, this one already for the on-prem we are doing with the Apex one for file storage, the server protect and storage protect agent and everything. So this can be this on the cloud level, it can be done using the cloud storage security, Cloud One file storage security, and it can provide you the as I said, the Cloud One file storage security will be on the third party cloud, and it can be connected using the API, and it can inspect all the traffic which are passing to your storage related services on the cloud. So it will check the file reputation for the known attacks, and variant protection and machine learning for the advanced attacks. So it can check everything and make sure your file is free from the virus, malware, and everything. So in the cloud, uh, for the cloud builders, so this is the main team, the cloud operational excellence team. They need to make sure whether cost optimization is done, and the security is there, and infrastructure security is consolidated, and visibility is there, and make sure all the complaints like HIPAA, PCI, everything is met. So they will take care of everything, and the deep security is helping them to provide all these things. So Cloud One conformity, this is the consolidated thing, continuous check for adherence to best practice and compliance standard. It can provide the compliance check and everything for the things, and Assurance Cloud infrastructure is configured and deployed securely. So this is useful for the operational excellence team. And zero day initiative, like in our previous sessions we already covered about zero day initiative. This is the Trend Micro team, and we are contributing every year starting from 2007 to 2020. We are contributing more number of zero day threads and everything, and in 2018 also it contributed around 52% of zero day vulnerabilities. And you can see here the other vendors whatever they are contributing, like Cisco, the Checkpoint, Palo Alto, Unit Zero team. They have not contributed even 5 to 7 percentage of what Trend Micro contributed. So Trend Micro ZDI is the strong team, and it has internal threat research team in different regions. Over 400 security researchers are there, and we have world largest bug bounty program as well. So we will get all the zero day vulnerabilities and everything from the third party vulnerability researchers and hackers and everyone, and we will disclose it to the vendors. So this is the world largest bug bounty program, and it has more than 3,500 plus independent vulnerability researchers, and in with Trend Micro alone 500 security researchers are there. So they can provide the zero day vulnerabilities, signatures, details, everything to the Trend Micro. This is how the Trend Micro is very strong in the market, and it has got more number of market share in the cloud workloads protection and everything. So how it will work, how the zero day team will work, you may Google around this team how it will work, and how much contribution they made for the zero day vulnerabilities. It is over 50% for every year, and once the zero day initiative team found out the zero day vulnerabilities in any applications, they will report it to the vendor. For example, the vendor may be the Microsoft, Adobe, or Oracle, or anyone. So they are the gold partners for the Trend Micro, and they will disclose the details to vendor. And based on the severity of the vulnerability, they will take at least two weeks to 3 months based on the severity of vulnerability to release the patch. So in between that time, the customer network will leave vulnerable, and we have the signature for that, as we are contributing the zero day signatures, and we found out the vulnerabilities exist in these applications. We can provide the signatures, everything for the Trend Micro customers. So whoever has a Trend Micro product, it could be on-prem products like the Apex, or deep security for on-prem, or deep security as a service, or Cloud One conformity. For all the Trend Micro customers, these zero day details, zero day thread details, everything, the signatures will be set, and it can protect them from the zero day vulnerabilities exist in the applications. So this is how the zero day initiative team will work. And as I said, 450 researchers are there, and we have systematic way of protecting the threats, like unlike any other vendors in the market, and security fueled by leading the threat research. You can check all the things which will be covered by the Trend Micro. And this is the hybrid cloud workload cloud security offerings. Earlier we used to call it as deep security as a service. Now this is comes with the with deep security software. It covers the workload security, the container image security, file storage security, and everything. Now it is splitted into different things: the container security, application security, and everything. So if they need a cloud workloads protection, then customer can go with the workload security. Otherwise they can choose the license based on their requirement. So this is the roadmap for the Trend Micro 2020. And deep security as a service, cloud on conformity launched, and workload security, application security, network security is already launched. And in Q4 we are going to launch the cloud on conformity. So, and this you already know. This is how we are simplifying the cloud security using the different modules. We already covered all these things. And the strategic cloud priorities like cloud migration, native application delivery, cloud center of operational excellence, everything can be provided by the Cloud One. So this is some of the commands from our renowned customers, and they, with Trend Micro SaaS-based cloud solution, PCI compliance has moved from hours of work to a click of button. We not only get complete protection but also time savings for our team. As I said earlier, for the cloud excellence team, cloud operational excellence team, it will be checking taking just a click. They need to just make a click and find out what are all the complaints, and whether it is achieved or not. Is there any loophole? They can get the complaints detail within a click. So it will be very useful for the cloud operational excellence team to ensure whether complaints is met or any loophole is there. And for Club Corp, they are world leader in private clubs, and for them it is reduced the Trend Micro Cloud One conformity, reduce the security breach, and they don't need to pay for the cyber insurance premium also. So it almost saved 30% of cyber insurance premium as well. So, and we have lots of case studies with the customer. It can be downloaded from the Trend Micro website. You can go through the Trend Micro websites for lots of use cases and case studies with the different customers. And with the Forrester report, Trend Micro is the leader. This is the Q4 2019, and with the Q1 2020 also we are the leader. You can go through that. This is for the cloud workload security, and with in terms of both strong current offering as well as strong strategy, the Trend Micro is placed as the leader. And you can even download the report, Gartner 2020 Market Guide for Cloud Workloads Protection. Here they made some recommendations for the cloud workloads protection. They have recommended 7 core controls like integrity monitoring, the encryption compliance checking, and anti-malware for advanced the signature based as well as signature less attacks, and application control. Like that, they have recommended 7 core controls for all the enterprise which are having workloads on the cloud. So in that report only, the Gartner recommended Trend Micro that it has all the 7 core controls whatever recommended by Gartner. So it is recommended for the cloud customers. So this is what the Gartner report says. You can share this report to all the customers, whatever cloud customers you know. And the Trend Micro Cloud One conformity, the Cloud One workload security has all the controls whatever recommended by the Gartner. And as I said earlier, as per the IDC report, Trend Micro is the leader, and it is currently holding 35.5% of server security. So, the deep security as a service or cloud workload, the Cloud One workload security platform holding 35.5%. This is due to our all-in-one solution, and with our ZDI team, the virtual patching capability, and all these features make the Trend Micro difference, and it is holding the highest market share for the cloud workloads protection. That's it. If you have any questions, you can pose the questions in the session. I will try to resolve all your queries. And thanks for attending the session. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I assume there is no sessions, but you can contact me at any time. You have my contact numbers, the mail ID, and everything. So you can ping me if you have any opportunities. If you want to talk to your cloud customers, or if any of the customers interested in the cloud assessment or anything, the POCs or something related to the Trend Micro Cloud One Conformity or any of the Trend Micro products, you can contact me. Thanks for joining the session. Thank you all.